Badass Branden Campbell facing a returning Daytan Parille. Daytan had a head of steam going for a while. He disappeared for a bit due to family issues, but he's back. Branden Campbell here every week, man. This guy, I think wrestling is probably his #1 priority. I love them both, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say I'm going to favor Branden at this stage of the game because, well, he just showed us why. Even his headlock takedown has an air of special to it, an air of technically sound. But here goes Daytan with the head scissor. Branden up, goes right back to the head. The larger man, beautiful headlock takedown. I mean, his headlock takedown is so impactful, it's like almost a finish. He moves so well for a big guy. He's got to go 6'3". No, Branden is 6'4", 230 pounds. Listen to this. The folks want to tap already. And here we go, back up to their feet. And it's nice to see Daytan with the counter. Branden is giving him a little respect. You can see that positive nod. Loves it. Good job. Like to see that. Wrestling, folks. It's so watered down today. It's nice to see a wrestling match, and it appears at this point that's what these guys are doing. Here we go. We're locked up. We're tied up, collar and elbow. This time Daytan beats Branden to the punch. He's got that wrist lock. Daytan rolls through, reverses it, the arm wringer on Branden. Branden rolls through, and at 6'4", 230, kips up, and now he's back, established himself with the wrist lock on the youngin', and wow, must be nice to be young because these guys are moving. Oh, look at that, a stalemate, a face-off. How about some of this? They gotta do it. They gotta learn. Branden and Daytan, another handshake. Okay. Received in a decent way.
Let's go, Branden. Let's go.
You're gonna have to bear with me tonight, folks. I am doing commentary, timekeeping, and also doing the live announcing. Branden again with that headlock. If it works, don't fix it. You can see Daytan's body language is starting to take a toll on him. Well, look at the little guy get his legs underneath him. Branden puts a stop to that with just a twist of the hips. Badass Branden Campbell is very serious. You can see that grip on the headlock. Oh! It's got to be hard to get a 6'4", 230-pound young person off your head. But Daytan, to his credit, is still in this one. Maltese making sure there's no skullduggery going on in there. Second attempt of an Irish whip. Branden does the same thing. You can see how he uses his lower body incorporated with his upper body and leading all that in to Daytan at the same time. It's going to be really hard for Daytan to get out of this headlock. Third attempt, gets it that time. Big tackle, and Branden's always going to win that one. Daytan drops down as the toe to trip him. Nice move. Oh, and he gets him down into a schoolboy one, and he gets a 1 count. First 1 count of the match by the smaller man, and Branden up first. Branden on the O'Connor roll. Daytan kicks out. Branden up first again. He's so quick. A backslide attempt. He's got it, but only for 1 and change. Swing batter, and a miss. Daytan Parille on the schoolboy. And we are going 1 count crazy. I'm kind of seasick at this point. Been a decent up the middle match so far, folks. Let's see if they're still going to shake. Branden a little reluctant. Daytan saying, come on. All right, he slapped it. I mean, I don't know how I would take that if I was Daytan, but I'd be a little intimidated when I looked up because Branden's got to have 5-6 inches in height on him and probably 30-35 pounds. Lock up again, but Branden jukes. Goes for that headlock. He's got that headlock cinched in on Daytan. This time he's grinding away at it, taking advantage of his height. Daytan with a couple of elbows, triceps into the gut. Fires Branden off his head again. Another big tackle. Daytan drops down again. goes for the hip toss. Branden reverses it. That was one hell of a hip toss. 5 minutes gone. 5 minutes gone in the matchup. 5 minutes gone. Daytan in the corner, badass Branden Campbell, and there was nothing really illegal about that. I would say it would be a little shady, you know, not breaking clean when Daytan's in the ropes, but, you know, that was just a forearm. This time, Branden Irish whip, big tackle. Branden hits the ropes this time, very quick for a man his size. Daytan throws in a decent drop kick, bumps Branden, and we've only got another 1 count again. I would say this match is right up the middle at this point. That drop kick did sit or hit Branden at the right spot. Daytan coming in kind of slow for me. I don't blame him. He's probably a little intimidated because of the size advantage, but I'll tell you, the fact that he paused for a second put him back down on his ass in the middle of this matchup. And here we go, badass Branden Campbell, Irish whip across the ring. Daytan hits that corner pretty hard. This time Daytan's out of the way using his quickness. Nice clothesline. He did lay that one in. It's nice to see Daytan stiffening up. Oh, but another tackle, and I think he spun him around, and that time Daytan hit his face. Yeah, he's holding his face, his head, his forehead. He's rocked. He's shook. Maybe Branden's just going to cinch on in and pin him. Nope, he's not confident yet with that. Snapmare. Off the ropes. Big clothesline. Hooks the leg. 2 count. First 2 count of the matchup comes at about 7 minutes, folks. Badass Branden Campbell on top in this one. We're back and forth matchup. We're just coming into it. Couldn't tell where Branden began and Daytan ended there because Branden's so much bigger. Up and over goes Daytan. Nice schoolboy, and there he got a 2 count now. Swing batter, and this time Daytan jockeying for the backslide. He gets it. Another 2 count. Oh, Branden swings and misses wildly. Let's see if Daytan can get this O'Connor roll, and he's got it. No! Close but no cigar. Here comes Branden's counter. Unbelievable. 1, 2, and 3. The winner of this matchup at 7 minutes and 31 seconds, badass Branden Campbell.